The voice of the wind, of the lion in the jungle speaks. Today I come to speak on poor little Desmond Gifford. Scripture says, if any of you is to harm one of these little ones, it would be better that your neck was tied with the millstone and you were thrown into the sea. That's coming from the mouth of the Messiah. Understand, parents of America, children of America, when you allow your child to be a bully, when you train him to be tough at a young age, when you make them mean to be cool, make no mistake, you're training your children to be terrorists. The spirit of terrorism is the very seed of bullying. The very seed of bullying is what brings the seed of terrorism. Because for a child to intimidate another child with fear is the same exact thing as an adult to intimidate another child or another adult with fear. So, when this little boy suffered as he did, and the school tried to hide it, and the people tried to hide it, until the point when it was so obvious that a report was done, and then the schools want to put up their classic bureaucratic oath of lies that try to defend what they clearly have already done. They tried to hide this matter, but this matter is not one to be hidden. As I sit back after watching the Broncos win this game and enjoy all the glory of Colorado, I am disgusted to see something like that in my own town. To see a little boy with scabs all over his face, and you have the audacity to try to hide it, to try to cover it, to try to brush it. The moment you saw a scab on that little boy's face, you should have done everything and anything you could have done to make sure that his family was compensated and was respected and understood for their suffering. The injustice of it is the worst part here. And the families of the children who did this need to be strictly reprimanded. Even the children, I don't care if they're 7 years old. If they can have the ability to do that, their parents, the children, they should all be studied. Because that ain't right. You don't allow one child, let alone a group, a mob of children, to throw a child to the ground and create those kind of marks. The worst and most important question that isn't even seeming to be raised right now is where and when and how do you supervise these children and that kind of stuff is allowed to go down? Somebody messed up bad and reprimanded. They need to be now. If my mouth doesn't bring words to the people, to the land. Indeed. The spirit of balance will, because this rule of fascism has poisoned the planet, and justice will prevail. Fascism will die by the name of truth.